everyone. Welcome to 20 Days to Save the USA. I'm going to guide you through the event through the Whova app. So I've logged in to my Whova app on my phone. You can also log in to the Whova app on your computer. This is what the home screen looks like. You have the speaker hub and the exhibitor hub. Each one is there to support the speaker and the exhibitor, also helping you to collect leads and contacts and to do promotional offers and to promote your booth. We then have additional resources, which we will cover in just a couple moments. And if you look down at the bottom, you have your main menu: Home, Agenda, Attendees, Community, and Messages. I'm going to go on over to Agenda because that is where our speakers are and where you can find them. So across the top, you see the dates, and as you scroll down, you'll see each session. Now, if you want to mark a session to make sure that you don't miss it, you can tap on the little calendar, and you can also give yourself a reminder. And if you're interested, you can actually even post a question right here and send it on in. So if I want to look at the next date, the 16th, it is showing in my own time zone, and I can scroll through, and anytime I want to watch something, when it is the correct time, I tap on it. I tap on the video, and of course I get the notification that it is not quite ready because it isn't time yet. We're going to go on to attendees. Now, this is one of many people's favorite aspects of a traditional convention, and that is actually networking. So you get to walk through the exhibit halls in an in-person convention, and you meet many amazing people. So here we are. You can actually scroll through every attendee within the convention, and I would encourage you to do it fairly often as people are still getting their tickets and still registering, and some will not show up on the first day, and so keep looking. We can actually open up someone's profile, and we can bookmark it. We can say hi, and we could send a message, or we can even tap on Let's Meet, and we can schedule a meeting time. These meetings can also be done live via a video conferencing portion of Whova, which is all within this app. The other thing that you can do is look at people's bios, and you can exchange contact information or request an exchange of contact information. So checking out the attendees is really an excellent part of this conference. So moving on to community tab, going to scroll up to the top. So we have the organizer announcements. Anytime that we add anything that we believe you may want to know about, we are going to put it under organizer announcements. So you may want to check back regularly. You can ask the organizers anything right here. One of our favorite aspects of this conference, in addition to our amazing speakers, is the meetups and the virtual meets. Anyone can schedule a meetup or a virtual meet, and you can see that several have already happened. One, it looks like, as you can see, it is going to go live in 23 minutes, and there are 8 people going, and that is just the very beginning of the conference. So please schedule meetings, and other people can actually come and, for example, just tapped on RSVP. It allows me to RSVP so that they know that I also am going to be in attendance at that meeting, where you can discuss any aspect of anything within the conservative movement. Okay, we have the exhibitor showcase, which is a great place where exhibitors actually put their videos, and you get to see a whole lot more about what it is that they do. Session Q&A. I also love this section because you can go through every single session, and so that you don't have to hold your questions until the end or until it is time for that session to go live. You can actually tap on it, and you can type in your question, and it will post there. So discussions can start far in advance of the actual speaker speaking. Break the ice. here we go. So this is where you introduce yourself. Hi, I'm so-and-so. And there are lots of icebreaker questions, which makes it a little bit more fun for everyone to get to know one another. Job openings. Whova is pretty amazing in that it has got a job section. So we've got a couple people here who are already posting that they are interested in potentially speaking with someone about a job. And this is where you can actually post a job. So there's your job title, job description, company, etc., etc. And you can post that job and get responses all within 20 days to save the USA. We have got other areas here, share your moments. So this is where people have already begun sharing what is going on within 20 days to save the USA. You can also share articles and, of course, answer all of the questions that we've got here. I'm going to go to messages next, which is on the far right. If you send a message or receive a message, it is going to show up here. So check your messages often. We're going back to the home screen now. So looking at the rectangles in the middle, your additional resources, your leaderboard shows who has been very active in working on their profile, asking questions, etc. The session Q&A is also right here, so you can go and ask questions for any session that you want. Your speakers are all right here, so it's really great to peruse the speakers. You can actually go to their profile, you can bookmark them, you can say hi, you can message, you can request a meeting. One of my favorite features is this one right here where it says personal notes. I can take notes and I'm going to write, met and want to connect after the event. So these notes don't actually go to the person that you were speaking with. They show up under your name. I'm going to tap on my picture and here we go. So there are all of my notes. So there's my contact info and QR code, my contacts, my notes. There we go. Look at that. So just like you might collect notes on people at a typical in-person convention, you can do the same here and then download them at the end. We have our photos and our exhibitors. Going to tap on the exhibitors because we have got some really wonderful booths. Lots of people, Expectant Mothers Care, Freedom Friday, iHeartMedia, lots of authors, talk show hosts, etc. I'm going to tap on Mama Bear's Concealed Carry. This is a booth where she actually has a physical store as well as an online store for all sorts of concealed carry items. You can see that her contact information is here, all of her information, and all of our exhibitors you are able to connect with. And you can literally go from one to the next to the next. Just as if you were walking the exhibit booth, you can like them, you can comment, you can send an inquiry, which is just great for connection. I feel like the 20 Days to Save the USA, in being a virtual event in this capacity, allows our attendees to connect so much more with one another, and also with our exhibitors, with our sponsors, and with our speakers. So moving on, we have our sponsors, our videos, and I'm going to tap on polls. If you have a specific poll that you're interested in 20 Days to Save the USA running, please send it to us through the Whova app, and we would be glad to run that poll. Everyone is encouraged to take part in the polls. It's also great for expressing your opinion, for networking, and for people being able to meet up with one another. So in a nutshell, and in a quick fashion, that is 20 Days to Save the USA. Within the Whova app, we hope that you take full advantage of the Whova app, of viewing the speakers, of communicating through comments and questions within each session, for creating meetups surrounding certain topics or types of organizations, or any other type of meetup, even if it's just a a morning coffee or a dinner meetup so that everyone can get to know one another and chat a little bit. That you would reach out to speakers and to attendees and introduce yourself. And we just hope again that you get the most out of the event and that you also share it with your friends. Please let us know if you have any questions, and we look forward to seeing you at the event.